Alright, so this is how you'll... Sorry, somebody's just beating my wife. To stealing my job. Alright, so this is how you know that I'm missing Walking Dead. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done a video on it, since Fear is on break and World Beyond is over and the main show's on break. So I don't like tier list with just the characters, like, because that's very season dependent for me. You know, Rick, or not Rick, let's say Daryl. He's an S tier for season 1 to 2, but then, like, you know, 3, 4 later on, he kind of drops off. So that's why I don't like to do those. But I think I'm gonna do a death prediction, which is, I think, a little bit silly to a degree, because of course, you know, this isn't it's just tough to do, right? But no, I'm gonna have some fun, you know, since I'm missing Walking Dead, and I'm gonna do it. So let's go ahead and see. We got 100% survives. They will be fine. Possible. Worrying close to death. I really like these categories too that they gave us to work with here. Comes back. Doesn't come back. Wait. So what characters would that be? We got. That would just be Rick, wouldn't it? Fuck's sake. Unfortunately, that would just be Rick. He doesn't come back. Unfortunately. No, I don't. Yeah. Did they make a category just for him? What the fuck? I mean, that's fine, you know, I wanted my man in here, I want to see him in here, but, oh, they got Michonne too. So, there's some clog up about the movies right now, and I don't know if that's something to do with him coming back for the final season. I really don't think so, unfortunately, so I'm going to put him there, and just Michonne. Let's go ahead and start with our favorites, you know, start with the sweet stuff. Unfortunately, I don't think she's coming back either. Man, that really hurts me visually to see that. Yeah, I wish there was something that could make me want to put them there. But you know what? This is off topic from Walking Dead, but we got Spider-Man No Way Home. If that movie can happen, then you know what? I have the smallest bit of faith that Rick and Michonne can be in the final season of Walking Dead. But yeah, I don't think so. It just won't work for the timeline, you know, unless we do some crazy time skip or something. And yeah, it would just be all fucked up though, because they can't plan the movies, they can't plan the show when the movies aren't even completely finished or written yet, if they are still going to do the 3, you know. I mean, I'm sure they have a general idea of where they're going to end, but yeah, it's just such a mess. I'm going to bet that they don't. Anyway, Aaron, I am going to say they will be fine. Yeah, I'm thinking he'll be fine, you know. He's a strong, staple character. We're kind of going to go through these quick, though. I got to speed up because this is a lot for this. Alden, I'm just going to say worrying close to dead, because that's where I'm at with him right now. I think it's strange that he made it to the point that he did in the previous episodes. But since he made it and didn't die yet, I'm thinking that he would live, right? Since they didn't already kill him off. Why did they save him for that? So, I'm saying worries he's to death, but I think he'll be fine. Carol, ooh, this one's tricky, because, I mean, on one hand, somebody's going to say I'm fucking brain dead. Why would you say that's tricky? She has a spin-off show coming. But I have heard people say, and I hope that it's a, what do you call it, a mislead. Because I can't even really process right now. I would have to sit and take too long to think about it, if it would make sense for her character to die. The only reason I would say I would want her to die is because it would take balls, for one. And it's the final season, and it needs to feel like a final season, you know? Because we're missing Rick, Michonne, so many stories aren't wrapped up, it doesn't feel like a final season. So that would just be an ingredient right there and make it feel like it was really the end to have Carol die. And I don't think it can be Daryl, only because I want Daryl to, although I think Daryl dying actually makes more sense for his character than with Carol, for him dying to save people maybe. But Daryl has to meet up with Rick again, you know, he just has to. So Daryl can't die, but Carol, don't really care if she sees Rick again. So I'm just gonna say 100%, dude. Even though I went on all that, I mean, nah, she's just like one of the biggest cash cows that the franchise still has left. I feel like currently though, not. See, this is why I can't really do Walking Dead videos, because I could talk about Walking Dead all day, right? But I feel like currently not. I feel like the showrunners think like, oh, we still care about Carol like we did back in like season 5 or 6, but I feel like most of the fan base fucking doesn't. Same with Daryl, like we care about him like it was back in season 1 and 2, and we don't. The majority don't. I don't know who this baby is, but it's, I don't know, maybe Coco. It's a little dark skin. Maybe it's Coco's baby, right? Coco. Yeah, Rosita's baby. But yeah, they're gonna survive because it's a fucking baby. Come on. I don't know this guy, so I'm gonna say 100% dead. He looks like somebody I've seen in a different show that I'm currently watching, though, The Americans. Since they didn't just kill her off whenever it came to whatchamacallit, her going to film The Eternals, I'm gonna say she survives. Hopefully, to the spinoff, she survives. But yeah, they would have killed her already since she's came back. She's not dying. I don't even know if we'll see her again. What we have that doesn't come back. I'm gonna say doesn't come back. Honestly, is that? I hope she comes back, but I don't think she will. I don't remember that we saw her back in like what, season 9 maybe. Yeah, I don't think we'll see her again. Daryl, no doubt will survive. This chick, I think she would make a good death because we've seen her in the background just enough to where her death would be a little bit impactful.
Sorry.
Maybe for Ezekiel, she's burping in the background. It stinks.
Shut up.
I feel like I gotta bet on somebody to be 100% dead. I'm just ain't worried about her being dead, I would think. Dog? No way, they'd kill the dog, man. No way. People would go nuts. This guy, oh, he is so dead. Beyond dead. Because in that little cliffhanger that they had for season, the whatever, the dumb fuck cliffhanger they had, somebody's dying out of that, and out of Negan and Maggie, obviously it's going to be him. He is beyond dead. Eugene survives because he's super important for the legacy of the comics, building the railway. Ezekiel, oh man, this is tough because he's got probably cancer. I think we can assume is what his growth would be. But ironically, I'm gonna put him in survives because they're setting up that he's got a surgeon and all that here. Although if we do the time skip at the end of the show like the comics, I mean he would be pretty old, right? I mean, probably not dead, but I mean I guess Daryl would be old too. I mean they're all, you know, they're 50s. Not Eugene or can't remember her name, Connie, but anyway, yeah, I think they'll pull something with him and he'll survive. They'll be able to do a surgery on him. A big mislead. Father Gabriel, ooh man, I hope not, man. I really like his character, but like I was saying with Carol, you know, we gotta have some hard-hitting deaths like it's the end, so I'm gonna say possible. Another reason Aaron's in They Will Be Fine is because he's lost Aaron's lost Aaron, Aaron's lost Eric, and also he has the daughter, you know, so he's a character that has, like, he's the only one out of his group left, is what I'm trying to say. So I believe this is his daughter as well, so yeah, they'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. All the kids will pretty much be fine because they can do stuff with him later, of course. Jerry, ooh, he's a tough one because he would be a good death to impact the fans, but he'd also really piss the fans off, and the writers are pussies when it comes to that, for sure. Well, they killed Carl, right? So they're not that big of pussies at all, but no, they, let's see. I think it's possible for him. Yeah. I think it's possible. He could die, maybe something with Ezekiel. People have been saying that for the longest. Princess, yeah, she'll be fine. She's new. And, yeah, she's still got a lot more story to give. Judith, duh. If they kill Judith off, I swear to God, I can't even begin to tell you. She's like the Grimes legacy character, right? I don't know who this is. I don't know who it is. I don't even... Is that Luke's girlfriend? This guy's girlfriend? I think she'll be dead. And it'll hurt him if we ever see him again. Look how happy he is. She's gonna be dead. Look how happy he is. So I believe he's either not in it right now because of COVID. They just don't have room to put him. I hope we see him again. I really like him, and I hope he'll come back. I think that's the category that we will put him in, and I hope he'll be fine. He was so big, I don't think he could drift off in the background like maybe she could. He was so big for that little group he came in with. So yeah, I hope he comes back. He's filming Fantastic Beasts or something, or he was. Maybe that's what happened. Ooh man, I'm gonna say it's possible because, you know, out of the two of them, you know, you're really kind of missing an opportunity to hurt one of them. You know, it's sadistic, but it's the nature of the show. And since she's made it through so much, I could see her getting it for sure. So yeah. Although she's a deaf black female character, so is it wrong to think that way? I mean, that's the way it's just how TV is now, right? So maybe not, just for that reason. I don't know. But then we still have Connie, right? So it's not messed up. Lydia, I really want her to make it. Yeah, I think that she has to make it because she's kind of the only one left from that Whisperer arc. And yeah, she's a super interesting character, I think. Would have been more interesting with Carl around, I think. Well, I didn't like the route they went with her in the comic, but still, it all would have been better with Carl. Maggie, safe, absolutely. Better fucking be. She's big with her ending in the comics and that. Magna, damn, if it was the comic, I mean, I kept kind of hoping she would be bigger, thinking she'd be big, but she's just such a hard bitch in the show, man. I'm gonna say possible. Aren't her and Yumiko in a relationship? I definitely think Yumiko will make it because she's kind of taking up Michonne's story. So I'm gonna say possible for her. But yeah, it's just the storyline that they're in right now. I just don't really see how any of them would get killed, right? Because they're going to the Commonwealth. So, and they're pretty much all safe at that point in the comic. I mean, apart from a few internal things. But yeah, Nabida, whatever. For some reason, man, I just don't see her dying. I see Jerry dying before I see her dying. I just feel like she'll be okay for some reason. Nebula, whatever her name is. Negan? Ooh, this one's tough. I think we're gonna leave Negan till last. Don't know who you are, so you're dead. Dead. RJ, yeah, absolutely. Same reason for Judith. That's Rick's only son now. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy. So crazy that we got him and that I forget about him sometimes too. Yeah, Black Carl. Rosita, ooh, she's a hard one too. I might want to leave her. Let's go with this guy. This guy's got to make it just because it's so funny. So this is, for anybody that doesn't know, this is Sasha's fucking husband in real life. He barely does anything other than open and close the gate at Alexandria, but he's been lingering for so long. I don't know why. I think his character's name's like Seth. I think he'll 100% survive, just for the sake of it. I mean, he's just, yeah, it's just so strange that he's still around, but yeah, he's there. I don't know if he has connections to, like, what his connection is, because I assume that he was there because Sasha was there, but now that she's not really there, you would assume that, okay, well, we'll just let you go off into the background, but no, he's usually there, so, okay. Virgil, I think if they're going to kill him, they would have done it already. If he's not dead. Is he dead? I don't remember his state. I know he got very hurt though. But yeah, he carries so much legacy for knowing what happened with Michonne and all that. I mean, so yeah, I think he survives. They would have killed him already. Yumiko survives for sure, taking up Michonne's story. Oh god, is she still alive? Fuck yeah, she is. If there was a tier for please die, then she would be in it, but yeah, please fucking die. It's not even like, I just want to put her in a category with the word dead, quite honestly. And no, that's not because I'm a Carol and Daryl shipper. That's just because her whole story is just trash and forced and trash. Yeah. So I would prefer Carol Daryl to be with Connie. Look at them right next to each other, all happy. But yeah, I have a whole video about that. Shit. Baby, I'm not sure whose baby you are, but you'll survive. Too many fucking babies floating around, man. But I guess there's not a lot to do in the apocalypse other than, you know, can't watch TV. So this guy, who the fuck is this big motherfucker here? I think he's dead just because, again, I don't recognize his face, and that's the name of the game in Walking Dead, right? But except for him. I mean, Tobin stuck around a long time, kind of like that, I think, didn't he? And then they decided to do something with him, but I don't know. He's just different, I think. This guy, dead. Don't know your face. Mercer, yeah, super cool character. One of the better characters that they've had going for them in a while, and I think they're doing well with Princess too. But yeah, hopefully see a relationship develop between them. And yeah, ooh, Lance, a little bit tricky because they could kill him. I don't remember if they did in the comic. Because they could to get him kind of out of the way or whatever they want to do. Didn't this kid die already? Yeah, he died. I guess this is just a little bit old of a tier list. I wonder if some of these I actually got correct. I don't even remember that had died. Yeah, you're dead. Don't know you. So many characters on Walking Dead. I couldn't even tell you if somebody was missing from this at this point now. But it seems like they covered their bases pretty well. Oh man, Lance is tough. I'm going to put him in a possible since I have that. Rosita is possible too. I think we're either going to lose Father Gabriel or Rosita, right? If I had to place more money on which one it would be, I'm going to say Father G. As much as I love the actor and the character's development, you know, I think it has kind of capped a little. And they're doing like a religious thing with the Reapers now, so maybe that would be where he goes off. I don't know. And then she's kind of like your strong female, you know, the young lead for the show right now. I mean, Maggie's kind of, is Maggie older than Rosita? I don't know. I feel like Lauren Cohan is a little bit older than her, but yeah. So yeah, if I had to bet, I would say Father G. Even though I would rather it be Rosita, even though her character's grown on me, definitely wasn't here for it in season 7 and 8, I believe. And then everything just got better in season 9, really. In season 9, but and Negan, ooh, this is tough, cause I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan really loves the show, and yeah, I think I'm almost being a little silly to think that he wouldn't 100% survive, actually. Unless they wanted to go a sacrificial route with him, but I just don't see like the storyline where that could come up and be just. And if Rick comes back, I would like for Rick to see Negan again, for sure. I forget about that. So, however that would come about, and you know, see that Rick was right for saving him because he got better. So yeah, so this was a fun little thing to do. I don't really like listening to death prediction videos or whatever, you know, because nobody really knows. And I used to, but yeah, I think a lot of people have fun with them. So let me know your general death predictions. I mean, I know it's hard to get into specifics with all of these, but yeah, just let me know your general ones for the main ones for the season 11 part B, and then there will be C as well. And yeah, I'm gonna do another Walking Dead video here in just a second, so look for that. And yeah, see you in the next one.